beautiful ladies, and welcome to my YouTube channel, You Vision, where we are going to talk about all things you. As women, we are so multifaceted. We hold so many different roles and hats in our lives. We're mothers, we're daughters, we're sometimes fathers, we're sisters, we're leaders, we're killing it in our career. So with so many different hats that we wear on a daily basis, why not have a channel that hits all of that? So we'll kind of cover topics from healthcare to hair care. Hair is under here, to just all different types of things. But there will be a focus on mental health care, as well as empowering women to move past and beyond those self-made limitations. All right, so if that's of interest to you, please subscribe, as well as hit that bell so that you can get automatic notifications of when I have a new video. All right, stay tuned. Hey ladies, and welcome back, and welcome to Selfie Sunday, where we're going to talk about all things self, from self-care to self-health to self-worth. Just pick a word and add self in front of it, and we're going to cover it. But today I do want to specifically focus in on self-care, and the self-care topic that I want to focus in on is crying. I know, cringe just a little bit when you hear that word, crying. Some people feel that crying is a sign of weakness. Crying is absolutely not a sign of weakness. I know that, I don't know if they do it so much now, but I know when we were younger, Black fathers would tell their Black sons not to cry. It was a sign of weakness. You're not strong if you are crying. And so I do feel that as women, we kind of taken that on. Like when we cry, we feel that we are weak. There's been times where I felt that, oh my gosh, I cannot cry. For one thing, I don't have time to cry because I have so much other things on my plate to do. But that it was a sign of weakness, but it's absolutely not. It is a sign of self-care. It's a sign of I care for myself, and I'm not going to hold this in, and I'm going to let it out. Our bodies are self-healing. So when there's stress and anxiety, our bodies are going to find a way to get it out. So that can be in a healthy way, or that can be in a non-healthy way. So some people, they may get stressed out from drinking, from smoking, from whatever vice that you may have, which is an unhealthy way. I know for me, I got so good at hiding my stress that I would have, I would be talking to a girlfriend about whatever, and they're just like, are you stressed? And I'm like, nah, girl, I don't think I'm stressed. Am I stressed? But what would happen is I started getting rashes on my neck. And then that's how I realized I was stressed. I got so good at hiding my stress that I would get a rash that would tell me I am stressed. So that would tell me to kind of back off, chill out, figure out what's going on with you. So again, our bodies, they're so smart. And if there's anything foreign inside of it that's not supposed to be there, it's going to come out. So why not have it come out in a healthy way, such as crying? So crying is absolutely not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It means I care for myself. I don't want to harm my body by continually holding on to whatever the stress, whatever the anxiety is, that I am going to actually release it in the form of crying. So I actually have a few things. I was on Instagram. There's a page that I follow called the Serenity Movement, and they were saying why crying helps. So one of the things was crying removes toxins from the body and releases stress hormones. I did not know that, but sounds all good. It can help us realize that something is wrong. It helps you realize something is wrong. So I know for me, I used to be a crybaby, y'all. I cried about everything. But I think as I got older in life, I got kind of callous. I've experienced a lot of different disappointments and rejection. And so I got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to let this bother me. And so I got really stoic, and I just stopped crying. And so now I know when I don't cry for a really long time, there's probably something wrong, because I was such a crybaby. For me to go lengths of time without some type of big release, that is a indicator for me. So find your own indicator. My indicator is, girl, you need to cry. So that's one thing. It just tells you something is wrong. Crying can help you get support from people around you. I guess that's enough said. It relieves stress, again, stress and anxiety. And then crying can actually elevate your mood by lowering magnesium levels. That's a little more scientific than I I am, but it definitely puts me in a better mood. When I have a good cry, it's a good release and I feel really good. And it's like I can go on my day and just kill it. So that's just a few things that crying helps you do. And it was actually, there was something, what was that? It was a webinar I was watching. It's about microaggressions in the workplace and anxiety, and how, you know, experiencing microaggressions in a workplace can heighten anxiety levels. And though that makes a lot of sense, but just hearing that discussion and that being talked about together and in combination, it was like super just, you know, kind of mind blowing to me. But at the end of that presentation, she actually mentioned just different ways, coping mechanisms. And on her list was, you guessed it, it was crying. So just having a good old-fashioned crying, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It is a sign that you care about what's going on with you and you just want to live in a healthy state of mind. So, all right. So that's all I have for you today on this Selfie Sunday. Again, if you like what you heard, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and until next time, keep loving, living, and growing.